What's up YouTube, ODST General back again, and today we have Accident. That's all it's called, is just Accident. So this game is, I guess, you're basically like a kind of a first responder or something, but not really, technically. Oh, there's a VR headset. I wonder if this is a VR supported title. I didn't see that, but maybe it is. At any rate, it looks like we got a message here. So I've not played this at all. Like, you guys are literally getting my first initial reactions and everything to this. I kind of know, yeah, so basically you're like sort of a first responder, but sort of not, I think. Now, while you were gone, we've acquired a large pile of data. Unfortunately, it's all sorted and properly filed, and it's up to you to figure out what exactly happened after each accident. So I guess, actually, that's not exactly the case. Don't worry, thanks to this brand new software you've got in your VR headset, it's much more fun than it sounds. So it sounds like this is supposed to be a VR title, so that might be something we have to do separately, is, you know, add different videos, actually do this in VR if it's supported. I haven't, like I said, I didn't see that, but maybe that's the case. What you need to do is put the CD, I know ancient stuff, right, of each case into your laptop. Run the software that pops up on your screen and put on the VR headset. From then on, you'll be controlling our heroes right from the moment they arrive at the scene. I have no idea how it works, but if that's not cool, then I don't know what is. The files are already on your desk. By the way, the first scenario is a tutorial. I highly recommend that you start with this one. So I guess, I don't know if it's like first responders or what that we're going to be taking care of, but it sounds like, yeah, we're some sort of like auto insurance adjuster or something. Then we got a few books, The Sunset, Two Skies, and UFO Immersion. Kind of interesting. That sounds like almost kind of like, you know, like VR titles or something. So then these, I guess, are cases, so accident case and all that stuff. And then this is profiles. I don't know what this is. Completed scenario. So I guess we'll put our name in there. Oh, we'll just put ODST. And I guess we've got that selected. And I don't actually know how to change the case if I wanted to, so I guess, yeah, we're going to do this first simulation here. I bet even if this doesn't support VR, we could do something like Vorp X, so that's actually not outside of the realm of possibility, even if it's not designed that way. So it looks like we have like a crash lab or something here, and it's going to kind of set up a scenario to teach us how to play. And oh, we're going to be starting off at the car crash itself. Ooh, nice. Well, that's kind of an interesting start here. So call the emergency. Turn on the hazards. I don't understand. Oh, I guess... Okay, so when's my, Well, you can tell this is, not US, because it's 112. Alright, so we gotta put out the fire. Which I guess means we gotta go over here and push this. Well, gosh, this is, I'll be honest, guys, this is already much nicer, at least looking and feeling, than I was expecting. You know, when I saw this on the marketplace and I saw it was on sale for like $10 when it first came out, it's only like a $14, $15 game as is. I wasn't expecting too much from it, but this is actually a little bit nicer than, yeah, what I was expecting. Call for help, secure the area, assess the situation, and help the victims. So yeah, I guess by secure the area means, you know, make sure it's not hazardous, like we're not gonna all burn to death, and then, you know, just obviously put up hazard signs and stuff so nobody else crashes into us. Turn off the ignition in the red car. Okay, so we need to do that. And kind of weird place for the ignition. Well, I guess that makes sense. It's actually behind the wheel. I thought it was like on the wheel for some reason. Okay, so we have to try and save these people. So I guess we have to inspect them. Oh, we have to hold it down. Okay. So that one's actually the weaker of the two. This one's actually breathing, which is creepy because it's a dummy. You belong in Phasmophobia. And he's got a couple wounds there too. So we're actually able to rewind time. Which is interesting. Alright, so obviously, yeah, they're not breathing. The other person has wounds, but obviously we need to kind of try to help secure that. So let's go ahead and I guess we're going to get this first aid kit and we're going to figure out how to use this. So we're going to go to the person with the least amount of health first, because, you know, triage. And put on some gloves here. Open the airway. Oh, I see. And we're gonna start doing compressions. Okay, so I guess I gotta try and hit this. Okay, that feels a little bit more challenging than you would think, but yeah, this was actually surprisingly awesome on this first mission. I'm very pleasantly surprised. So what am I doing here? So they still don't seem to be breathing. I guess we just repeat CPR until, you know, either help arrived or, you know, whatever else happened, I guess. So we've got different parts here. I guess we're trying to assess what caused the accident, maybe. What is that? Is that... It's gotta be part of the car, but I can't recognize what the part actually is supposed to be. Maybe... part of a door? I don't know. I can't tell. I guess it doesn't really matter. So, put the events in order. Which, I mean, I guess we're just ordering it in the order that they're labeled. There's questions I don't understand. So the one... Oh, they're both dead. I guess it's just because they're both dummies, but okay. So, I mean, it did say that we fail automatically if somebody dies, so I guess, yeah, because they're a dummy or whatever, then, yeah, that's it's probably fine. So, we got a message coming through here. Let's check this message here. Hi, now that you finished the tutorial, you can start working on the real thing. Amy has prepared 2 cases for you to solve. Just remember, if you have any problems, you can always redo the tutorial. Excellent. Okay. So I guess, yeah, we go back into our accidents here, and it looks like now we can actually switch between the accidents. So we've got the test lab, and then we got the fail air and snowstorm. Now, I believe I already saw Jeff Faviano did this. I haven't actually watched it yet. The snowstorm does look kind of tempting. But I think we're going to go with this one here. And it's kind of interesting. I wonder if these are actually based off of real incidents, because well, no, this is March for 2021. I was thinking 2020 in my head, but yeah, we're not quite there yet. This one says 2012, which is interesting. I wonder if that's a typo or if this one's a typo. But it looks like this one's got 4 victims. This one's got 3. This one's a little bit later at night, but yeah, we'll do this one here, I guess. It looks like a 3-car accident based off the image here. We got a SUV in a tree, maybe a logging truck or something, or I can't imagine what happened here. Maybe there was a logging site or something these trees fell off of, but one crushed this car, so this person's probably in pretty bad condition. This person's probably looked like they managed to stop, so we're driving along, cruising along. Oh yeah, there's a logging truck, so sure enough, that's probably what happened, is that very truck right there probably lost some logs, didn't even realize it. So we need to call first responders. Can I get out while we're calling first responders? I can't. Do I have, where are my warning triangles? Oh, there it is, okay. Well, oh yeah, I guess that's, that makes sense. I was gonna say it's kind of far back, but no, that, you do want it to be a little bit far back so you're actually warning people, like, hey, there's a accident up ahead, especially with it being on like a corner and everything like this. So turn out the ignition in the vehicles. We gotta mark the accident location still. Do I need another beacon? How do I mark it from, can I get through? I guess I gotta be able to get through on this other side somehow, right? I don't know how I'd get around here. It's like maybe from here. I don't know where I'm supposed to be marking the second mark at. I would imagine it's from the other way here. But I don't see where I'm supposed to mark it at. The victims are injured, and I do have to take care of them too. Yeah, I don't know. Maybe it's because I don't have another triangle. I'm sure I need another triangle here. So let's go ahead. Let's get the ignitions of these cars turned off. Oh, I've got an idea. Yeah, there we go. So, took me a second to think of that. See, this is kind of a weird thing, because in the US this isn't required, but I guess in like countries like Germany and stuff, they actually require you to have like warning triangles and stuff like in your vehicles. Check your exact location. I don't know how to go about doing that. I think there's a GPS inside the truck here. Given your location, try to avoid GPS coordinates as they can be imprecise. Use road names and distances instead in real life. Alright, so this guy's breathing, he's injured, he's got, ooh, that's actually really nasty when you had a tree trunk go through his torso. Looks like the other two might be dead here. I would think that she's the other person that's alive. You'd think. Yeah, I mean, you never know. Alright, so she's breathing, so she's gotta be in better condition, which is kind of what I was expecting. I'm pretty sure this person's gonna be super dead. Yeah, broken neck, wound. They're not breathing. Looks like they have a passenger in the car with them. And I'm pretty sure they're gonna be dead too. Alright, so first priority is the person in the SUV. But I don't really know what to do. Something sharp is needed. Don't think I have anything sharp, but we'll double check. We got our first aid kit. Oh, perfect. We got a utility knife. That's excellent. That's exactly what we need. Or at least it's close to what we can, yeah, what we have on us, I guess, that we need. So let's cut that off. And, needs gloves. Alright, cut his shirt open here. Dress the wound. So, I mean, I guess we're good. I don't know. I didn't check the other person at all, so I don't know if I need to assist the other person real quick while the medics are here. I mean, the medics have arrived on scene. So yeah, it looks like the medics have gotten here. Okay, so yeah, there's a branch stuck in their car. I mean, we already have a pretty good idea what happened here. As, you know, that logging truck, the logs weren't secure, flew off, smashing them. They couldn't turn because of that, and then this guy swerved out of the way of the logs, presumably, and he crashed. So this one doesn't give us the clues, but I mean, it's pretty safe to say. It's probably in this order. Now this is kind of the tricky part, is it's hard to say if this is actually the order it came in. I don't know who's going by at what time, but we're gonna assume it's probably in this order. Oh, actually the game's saying this is not correct. Game's telling us that. Oh wait, no, okay, that was right. There we go. Alright, so that's how it proceeds. So, you know, it's pretty straightforward, fairly easy. So we saved this guy. List his lungs. This and your immediate help ensured that despite a minor infection, his wounds healed in a reasonably short time. In a matter of weeks, he returned to work, and the accident became just a minor episode in his life. So the other person that was in the other car should be alive, I think. Just like her husband, Rufina died the moment the log fell on their car. They were buried by their family. Her son was 9-year-old at the time, raised by his godfather and his family, and later in his life became a paramedic. Despite suffering only minor injuries, suffered greatly from the accident. The moment she regained consciousness, she blamed herself for not avoiding the car in front, and the image of the accident was stuck in her memory for a long time, causing panic attacks and other PTSD-like symptoms. Despite extensive therapy, she was never confident enough to drive a car again. I read his. After finding out that the truck driver escaped from the scene of the accident, Ippolito's family sued him and the company he worked for. After a prolonged legal battle, they won enough money to pay for his orphan child's college. Silver linings, I guess. I mean, you know, it's kind of like a realistic scenario, I suppose. You know, that's the whole purpose. So, I mean, the thing to bear in mind too is that, you know, if this isn't actually, you know, if this is the correct date, this is from like 2012, so this is like an 8-year-old thing. And so I guess we got the one in Russia, so we'll do that one too. We're at 21 minutes, so we'll go ahead and do this one. These are relatively short. So this is considered an early access title, which I assume means they plan to add more of these calls. I don't know how many there are on this initial thing, so... At $10, I mean, this seems pretty high quality. It's actually a lot more than I was expecting, but I don't know how much replayability or longevity this game will have to it. Oh man, yeah, this is pretty rough driving conditions. You can see the truck off the road there. If they were the other way, you know, that might be something you wouldn't even bat an eye at. You just think they're in the ditch. Oh man. And then there's this one here. Oh man, that's even worse. So yeah, we need to call. There we go. We've got no signal. We cannot call emergency services. I guess we don't need to put our hazards on because we're on the side of the road. Is that the case? I mean, okay, I guess. Ooh. And there's pretty bad traffic and stuff too. Oh man, this is like they didn't even slow down. I'm guessing there's, you know, saying out the traffic thing. I mean, that's pretty dangerous. I don't know if that's even viable. Let's oh man, I didn't get my phone. I guess we'll pick up the phone again, and we're gonna just periodically we'll try to call emergency services. Oh, it like completely stops us. I don't like that. Okay. So they're blocked in there pretty good. Yeah, I'm not sure what I'm supposed to do to get to these people. I can't. Can't get over that. Let's we're gonna have to cross the road to check on the truck. Maybe the truck will have something in it that we can use to get the other person taken care of. That was pretty shady. Okay, that's another pull-off. We can't get through there. We're just going to stick on the side of the road here and try to get down to the truck, and hopefully they have something. I mean, the traffic's not slowing down. This is Russia. There's a reason everybody has traffic cams and stuff, or the you know, dash cams in the car. Give me 1 second, guys. Alright guys, we're gonna restart this a little bit here. I had to rewind. I got interrupted like 3 times during this video. I don't know if any of that's gonna make it in the cut or not at this point. Hopefully not, but yeah, first there was, you know, a lawnmower outside, so I had to close my window, and then kids knocking on the doors asking if they can have cookies. I mean, my kids are like the people I rent from kids, and like, yeah, they're like, oh yeah, can we have cookies? I don't know, ask your dad. Alright. There we go. So this one I am replaying a little bit, so this is a little bit cheaty. Oh. Didn't mean to do that, I meant to do this. So one of the things I found out, or didn't realize or even take into consideration, is the fact that weather can be dangerous. Who'd have thunk it, right? And so I need to keep the windows and stuff closed. We're gonna be doing a lot better shape. We're probably gonna be hurt on points. I don't even know if that really matters all that much. It probably doesn't. It's just more so about personal preference as far as like the high score and stuff. Okay. Now, this head wound's even nastier than it looks too. That's the crazy part. Like once I get this guy out of the vehicle here. Don't know if I should be removing him from the vehicle. I feel like I should just be treating him inside here. But his vehicle's smashed up. I guess his vehicle's probably pretty cold right now too. Oh, right, I gotta check the location first. Derp. I'm sitting here, I'm trying to skip a step. Alright, come on. Let me out of the car. Alright, so we need to bandage him up. First we're gonna put on gloves. I mean, we already touched his bloody head wound, but yeah, I guess let's put the gloves on. Another car coming, we gotta watch out for that. So he's in pretty rough shape, and having him out moving him like this definitely not helping him. I feel like he would have been better off just leaving him in his own car. Protect the victims from cold, 2 out of 4. Okay, this is a little ridiculous. This is stupid. Told me to put him inside of my car. I don't... There. Oh, there we go. Okay. I couldn't put him on the other side? Was that too much to ask?
จะเป็นที่ ACAA ค่ะ
A little obnoxious, but okay. Is this locked already, or can I open this now? Okay, let's open this now. Yes, we're going to protect the victim from the cold by pulling them out of their own vehicle and bring them over to our car. Like, yeah, we turned off the vehicle, I guess, so that, you know, if there's any leaking fuel or something like that, it's not risking, you know, an explosion or a fire, which I understand, but kind of no-win scenario here. Oh, God, I ran off without the victim. My gosh. And he's just sitting there. That definitely wasn't great. Another car coming. He's getting pretty low again. I don't know if we're going to get him there in time. That was definitely a big screw up on my part. I didn't even think like, yeah, gee, I'm running super fast. Nope, didn't question it at all. Alright, so yeah, we're going to wait for help, and we're going to, I guess we'll see what happens here. Oh, interesting. It's actually a different, looks like a different ambulance. Alright, so we gotta discover the cause here. You gotta pump those brakes. Yeah, shocking. Can't believe that's what happened. I don't know if he just, it was too, I guess too much, you know, they pulled off to the side of the road. So, I like how the cops are here and everything and I'm the one investigating. Okay, so actually they hit each other is what happened. That's what this broken glass is from. I saw the broken glass, but it didn't really click in my head. It's that they hit each other, so he ended up hitting a tree. Out of curiosity, I mean, was it just that they were driving too close, or can we get a better idea of what happened here? So it looks like the truck slid over from that lane here and hit him, and he was driving. So actually, Igor was right where he should have been. And the truck was lost control and slammed into the tree, obviously. But I'm guessing we need to actually look at the tree and. Oh, gee, it hit the tree? Is that obvious? Okay. Apparently that's obvious enough, so maybe we need to go further back down the road near where our warning thing is and be like, he lost control here. Oh, right there. So let's see here. Vlad lost control of his car. Smashes into their car. No, that's not right. He slammed in a tree. Then he goes into the parking area. Okay, which then leads them in there. He slammed on the brakes to try and stop. Okay, tougher than the last one, partially because, you know, like I said, kept getting stopped and everything, but all good. Despite losing consciousness, trying to read that. So I kind of skipped through that. Let's see here. Despite losing consciousness after hitting the shack, Igor didn't suffer any serious injuries. Paramedics were able to revive him on the way to the hospital. He was able to leave the next day. That's good. She obviously had a little bit worse there during the accident. She suffered only minor injuries. Unfortunately, due to her advanced age and over poor health, her recovery was slow and problematic. With the support of her husband and their children, she left the hospital after a few months. So, I mean, you know, they got a lot worse than this guy, but, you know, that's the other thing you got to take into consideration. His age and stuff is big factor. Vadim's head injury was the most serious threat to his life, colliding with the tree crushed several of his ribs, and which caused a lot of internal damage, including a punctured lung. Most of these were treated at the hospital, but the long recovery time meant that he had to close his business. Oh, that sucks. You know, that's a bummer. You know, I guess that's one of the things the game tries to highlight is, you know, you see these accidents and the repercussions of these accidents. It extends out beyond the accidents themselves. But that's going to be the first episode of Accident here, guys. I hope you guys enjoyed it. I got a little bit of editing to do, unfortunately, so I will see you guys in the next one. All right. Take it easy.